Hi, it's Keith, back with another heavy metal video. Today it's bucketing it down outside, so I've invested in a huge amount of money. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me in this new audio setup. Kind of inspired by Metal Mickey, who's got a flash microphone on his channel. You got to keep up with the technology on these things. Today I'm going to talk about basically my favourite heavy metal album covers. This is probably the first in an occasional series. I'll see how it goes. So I'll just be featuring a lot of great artwork and from a lot of great heavy metal artists and artists in general. So just what am I doing at the moment? I'm listening to quite a bit of music. I've been listening to a lot of Gamma Ray in my car. I don't know why, but the first time I put in this, I've got a Greatest Hits Gamma Ray CD. It didn't grab me as much, but now I'm loving it. So that's what I'm listening to. A bit of Overkill and a bit of the Signature Service, and just a lot of old favourites. I'll get into my favourite album covers. Starting off with this one here. This is Mastodon's album, heavy metal group Mastodon, Leviathan. And this came out in 2004, I think was his second album. And yeah, I really like the artwork on here, just the massive white whale with all the detail, like some sort of sea creature god. And then you've got the ship there that's just been decimated. So obviously you can see this is probably, this is like a bit of a concept album of the story of Moby Dick. I think it's Herman Melville wrote that a bit. And this art was done by the artist Paul Romano. That's cover art. And he also did the inside as well. I think that's more the same as the original album cover, that one there. And I'll just show you some of the inserts because they're really nice too. There you go. All done by the same artist. Alright, so that's my first one. My second one is Candlemass, and the album is Nightfall. The second studio album released by this Swedish doom metal group came out in 1987. There you go. And this is a very old painting. The artist's name is Thomas Cole. I don't know too much about the artist, but there's an angel there coming to this guy's in need in the rowboat, and there's another one right up there just watching. And I just like all the colours and the clouds, and very simple in the corner, but there's more going on up there. It reminds me of Heavy Mitch album cover, which was also an old painting as well. I quite like when they do that, and it fits in with a group, heavy metal group. So that's my number two. Number three, if you're ever doing a ranking, or not a ranking, if you're ever talking about any heavy metal artist, you've got to mention this guy, Ed Ripka, and he's got quite a few probably coming. If I do more, his name will come up again. And this album is by Death, Spiritual Healing, released in 1990, their third album. And here goes the back. I just like the blues in here. I like all the detail on the people's faces there. I like this guy here, who I don't know if he's been helped at all, but he's got a bit of a shocked expression on his face. So he's going through something. And if you look at this album a bit closer, there's lots of little details you don't immediately pick up on. Like he's got some cash in his pocket there, this healer. So he's been paid for this. And then if you look on his tie class up there, he's got dollar signs. So just a great artist, that Ed Ripka. He's on a lot of heavy metal albums. So what's that, number 4? This album, Great White Hooked. And the obvious centerpiece is this naked girl hanging on by the hook there. This is Great White's album, released in 1991, their 5th album. And this cover art was done by actually a fashion photographer, John Scarpati. And it's just got this girl being hoisted out of the sea. When it first came out, it was judged by the label to be just a bit sort of offensive. And so they quickly rushed out an alternative cover. And it had the hook below sea level and the model submerged, and you could only see her head and arms. But obviously this one's much better. So it sort of looked like this, just like that, and you just see the sea to about there. So obviously you don't see all the rest of it, but there's no, I can't see anything too offensive in it, you know. But I like this cover. Yeah. And so my last one, that of my favourites for this pick is Wolf Mother, and the album is called Victorious, and it's their 4th studio album. And these are an Australian hard rock band. There's the lead singer there. And what I like about this is just like the grid pattern down here, and you've got the wolf with sort of laser things happening, and in the background you've got like a star system. So I do tend to like albums with sci-fi related themes, album covers with sci-fi related themes and things like that. So that's Wolf Mother and Victorious. Now that's a great band actually. If you do want to check them out, I've just got a card here, and it's on backtoblackvinyl.com. So if you want to there's a download code there if you want to give them a go. I don't know if you can see that clearly. This isn't their best album. It'd probably be somewhere in the middle there, but it's definitely worth checking out their whole catalogue. Right, so just to sort of finish off at the end, we're getting at the end there. Everybody knows this album here, Black Sabbath's debut, right? Do many people know about this one here? Can you see the similarity there? And even in the back. There you go. I like that crow up there, the boys on that artwork there. This is quite a spooky album cover, but they were done by the design. Both album covers were designed by the same designer, Keith McMillan. So this album here, you're probably not familiar with, but same designer, it's Zior, Z-I-O-R, and this is a psychedelic rock group which was formed in the 1970s. So very similar sort of covers there. There you go. So I just thought that was an interesting thing to talk about. And lastly, I've just got a couple of honorable mentions. Just a couple of CDs where well, I do like the artwork. I've got this on vinyl. I've got 2 copies on vinyl. I just wanted to show this one of another one of my favorite artwork, Metallica and Justice for All. And finally, this is Vector, Terminal Redux. Great atmospheric album, and I like the sci-fi artwork on it. It's a bit hard to see because it's a bit dark in here at the moment with all the rain, but there's a big ship there and orbiting a planet. I just thought that was really good as well. Right, so that's the end of my video, and I just want to say a lot of the videos I've been seeing lately, a lot of the people that I've been watching have started pretty much at the same time as me, and it's just great to see they're getting better and better at video making. They're getting more confident. I'm really enjoying a lot of the videos I've been watching at the moment from other people in the VC, and I'm just saying, keep it up. Also, thank you for people who are subscribing and commenting. I'm enjoying answering your comments and thinking about different videos I want to make. Any suggestions, I'm happy to hear them. If my videos suck in any way, let me know. And so thank you for those that are subscribing and commenting, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.